Hey, welcome to my channel, Unbiased LLC. Today is Tuesday. Today is week 12 of season 3 of Sew Up to Glow Up Tuesdays with your girl, Unbiased. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I appreciate you being here. So I'm just going to start this off by asking, can you guys hear me? Okay, so I'll wait, but while I'm waiting, I just want to say, Be Dazzling Designs. Wait a minute, let me get my cup. Welcome to the Purple Patch Crew, baby. Let's twerk for you. I think they saying yes. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I better get my mouse because I'm messing stuff up over here, y'all. Okay, hold on. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. Okay, I'm a stir her up again. Welcome to the Purple Patch Crew. I appreciate you, Queen. Pieces of April, welcome in, Queen. Miss Nile Brown, welcome in, Queen. Miss Kristen Sensei, welcome in, Queen. Miss Robbins Creations, welcome in, Queen. Mr. Joshua Gabriel, welcome in, King. Be Dazzling Designs. I just want to say I was on your live earlier today while you were in Walmart. However, we couldn't comment because I think you didn't have the comments on. So I was there. Okay. Miss Helen Walker, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Chocolate Drop. Hey, Queen, welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. Okay, so we are going to be answering questions because your girl is tired. Okay. That people always ask me. Okay. Hey, Dibs Design. Welcome in, Queen. Shay Love. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you guys for being here. So I get asked a lot of questions about sewing, embroidery, small business, whether to start, what not to do, what to do. I am not an expert. Disclaimer. I am not an expert on anything. Everything that I share with you today or trial and error experiences, my experiences, and maybe sharing advice from other people who I've talked to about business, who I've talked to about sewing and embroidery, like you name it. Okay, you name it, and yeah, I've probably done that. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is sewing. Okay, because I get a lot of questions about sewing. Which machine to buy? Which thread do I need? What size needles do I need? What's the first thing to sew? Is sewing easy? Like the questions are across the board, right? So I'm just gonna start by saying the very first sewing machine that you get, and this is my recommendations only, get a manual sewing machine. What do I mean by that? A sewing machine that is not computerized. Yes, we want all the fancy, razzle dazzle on a sewing machine, but 9 times out of 10, you're probably not going to use half of it. So why pay more for a computerized sewing machine when you're probably only going to use 2 to 3 stitches off of the machine? I also recommend that you get a sewing machine that at least has straight stitch, a zigzag stitch, and a buttonhole foot, just in case you want to do buttons on a shirt or pants or whatever the case it may be. So my recommendation for the best first time sewing machine is a Singer 4423 or a Singer 4411. Okay. The 2-3, I love it. Okay, that's the one that I use. If you ever see me sewing with my heavy duty Singer sewing machine, that's the one that I use. The reason why I purchased it is because it has an extended table that goes attached to the sewing machine, and it just gives you another area to play with while you're sewing. The 4411 does not come with an extended table. However, you can purchase one separately. Okay, so that's my recommendations and my recommendations only. Hey, Happy Mac, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Shay, thank you for the super chat. Hold on, y'all. We got the twerk. Let me make sure. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. Thank you, Shay, for supporting the channel, Queen. I appreciate you. Miss Barb LaFon, welcome in, Queen. Dimps Designs, did I speak to you? Welcome in, Queen. And Anna Smith, welcome in, Queen. And Marion, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you guys for being here. If I missed saying hello to you, I apologize. I'm trying to get through this. And yeah, I'm just trying to get through this. Okay, so, and I'm going to be asking questions for the people in the chat. By the end of, well, in the middle part of this live, I am going to do a giveaway for the first person who I see on my side that answers the question correctly and has Cash App, because that's all I'm doing. Okay, you got to have Cash App and you have to answer the question correctly and also be the first person in the chat to answer it that I see on my side. And let me explain why I say that. StreamYard has a delay from YouTube. So I also have my cell phone and I will be looking at the chat from my cell phone. Okay. And let's continue. So those are my recommendations for a sewing machine. The next thing people ask me is, what is the easiest thing to sew? Or as a beginner, what should I sew? My recommendations is a pillowcase. Why? Because the pillowcase has technically 4 sides, but you will only be sewing 3 sides. You will be putting pieces of fabrics together, and it teaches you how to sew in a straight line. My other recommendation is use cotton fabric, 100% cotton fabric, when you first start sewing, because it's easier to work with. And I'm going to throw this in here. If you can find any type of 100% cotton fabric that is checkerboard, I would recommend you starting with the checkerboard pattern. Why? Because checkerboards have straight lines. If you mess up, you can easily see where the line is, where you stopped, how to get back to that line, whether you're doing it vertically or horizontal. Checkerboard pattern fabric would be the best fabric, 100% cotton, to practice on when you are trying to learn how to sew and sew in a straight line. My recommendations only. You can also start your sewing journey by sewing on copy paper. You can draw a straight line down your copy paper without thread in the machine, using just your needle, the foot pedal, and or the hand wheel, and sew in a straight line. Just make a bunch of lines. They also have templates for free on Google. So if you Google it, you can find beginner sewing guide templates. Print those out. They have some that go straight line. They have some that go in a circle. They have some that do zigzags. They have some that go in a maze where you would go in, down, over, up, in, down, over, and up. So it teaches you how to be consistent when you're sewing, okay? And hand and eye coordination. I mean, basically, that's what sewing is. Okay, that's what sewing is. If you don't have those things, like your hand and your eye coordination is not in sync, it's going to be hard for you to sew. I also get a question, is left-handed or right-handed sewing easier? I don't know, because I'm right-handed. So everything I do from the right side of my body. When I sew, I try to make sure that the bulk of my fabric is on the left side of my sewing machine, and the smallest portion is to the right. Does it always work out? Absolutely not. But do I try my best to get all of the bulk material to the left of my needle? Absolutely. Because I'm right-handed, right-sided, right whatever. Everything functions on the right side. It don't function for me on the left side. So I can't tell you if right or left-handed is better to sew or not, because I don't know. Do they have left-handed sewing machines? Absolutely. So when you get ready to purchase a sewing machine and you are a left-hander, please let your dealer, if you go into some type of sewing machine shop, let them know that you are left-handed and let them tell you what's the perfect machine for a left-handed person. Okay. I can't tell you that. All right. So moving on. I did get another question is, which stitch is used the most in sewing? Straight stitch. No matter if you are mending something, if you are basting a stitch, it's a straight stitch. What is the normal, and I'm asking for the people in the chat who sews, what is the normal stitch length for sewing, whether it be garments or just your little gift bags, tote bags? What is the normal stitch length that you should use while sewing? And I will wait for somebody to answer. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport, welcome in, Queen. Miss Official J. Mill, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you guys for being here. I was trying to go back a little bit, y'all. Okay, let me get this doggone, because I'm going to mess up something. Okay, so we have, as a left-handed person, I'm glad I can do things with my right hand. And Kristen, so with that being said, most people who sew will adapt to having a right-handed machine, because from my understanding, the left-handed sewing machines, nobody really uses them, and it's hard to learn if you don't sit down for a month or two and learn how to use it. So I apologize to the left-handers, although y'all smart and everything, you know what I'm saying? Shay said, I sew 1/4 quilting. So 1/4, which is a quarter inch seam allowance for quilting. Absolutely. And Barb LaFond said a 2.5 stitch length is that is your normal setting on your sewing machine. So fun fact, when you buy a sewing machine brand new, it's already set to a 2.5 stitch length. If you don't change it, it's already set. The manufacturer has already preset 2.5 stitch length on most, if not all, sewing machines. Now, I cannot tell you, I do have digital sewing machines, and I want to say my default is 2.5, but I know for a manual sewing machine, you will get it. It's already set to 2.5 stitch length. PIA got it correct. Thank you. Now Brown got it correct. Miss Sharon Davenport, Miss Dim's Design, Kristen, Miss Anna. Dim say I learned that from you. Thank you, Queen. And let's see. Who did I miss? Miss Robin said 2.0 to 2.5 is correct, but the 2.5 is standard. 2.0 is okay. It depends on what you're sewing as to why you would need the 2.0. So my next question is, with Robin saying 2.0, what is the difference besides the 0.5? Because we all know that, right? What is the difference from a 2.0 stitch to a 2.5 stitch? What would you use it for? Let me know in the chat if you know the difference, what that 0.5 will make when you are stitching, whether it be clothes or a bag. Just let me know, what is the difference? What does the 0.5 actually mean? Hey, Shamika H, welcome in, Queen. Okay, Dimps, I appreciate you driving. Be safe. I am left-handed and have learned to adapt. Miss Sharon Davenport. Okay. Most people do. Most people do. So Passionately Intrigued Art says the length. And what she is meaning is the length of the stitch. So let me show you. This would technically would be a 2.0 stitch. If I can get my eyes to focus. And this would be a 2.5 stitch. So the very first one would be considered almost, okay, a 2.0 stitch. And then this is a 2.5 stitch, technically. Okay, not, it's not, may or may not be right, but something to that effect. So your 2.0 will be close stitches. Your 2.5 will separate just a little. I noticed that my stream is lagging. Is it lagging too bad? Because I probably can go from my cell phone. Let me know in the chat, is the stream lagging too bad? I just told Shay Shay I want to purchase one for simple quilting. Okay, Miss Shamika. Hey, Blue Lotus. Welcome in, Queen. The 2 will make tighter stitches, and the 2.0 will take you longer to stitch. The 2.0 will take you longer to stitch out whatever it is that you're making, okay? So not only is the 2.0 a smaller stitch, closer together, tighter, it will actually take you a little bit longer to stitch them out, okay? Hey, baby. How was school? Okay. Let's twerk for Blue Lotus for being a member for 7 months. Be quiet. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. Okay, thank you guys for letting me know that it's not lagging, but the Wi-Fi is kind of weak in this room, so I apologize. Okay, so this is a question for the people in the chat, whether you are a beginner sewer, an intermediate sewer, or an advanced sewist. Okay, what are, in your opinion, what are the basic parts of a sewing machine that a beginner needs to know about? What are the basic parts of a sewing machine, in your opinion, that you think a beginner needs to know about before they even start sewing, before anything? What do they need to learn, in your opinion, before they start sewing? The basic parts of a sewing machine. And I'm asking that for the people in the chat. Even if you have never sewn before and you know a little bit about a sewing machine, you can answer this question just so we can see where people are or what they think. DB, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Marion says, hold on, feed dogs. Uh-oh. Hey, Stank. Feed dogs, press their feet or foot, and tension. Shamika says, Barb says, read the manual. Barb, it totally correct. People want to know about the sewing machine before they read the manual. Why should you read the manual? Because your machine is not the same as the person next door machine. Y'all, even if y'all have the same exact model, then yes. But when you are learning about a sewing machine or wanting to learn how to sew, and you buy your first machine, take you a day or two to read the manual. Because the manual is going to tell you what feet or presser feet comes with your machine, what the feed dogs do, what their functions are, what is a hand wheel and why you use it, what size needle and type of needle your machine will take, because not all needles are equal. They are not equal. They have a lot of needles that says universal, and most of the machines will accept them. But what if your machine only accepts a flat back needle, sewing needle? You have to make sure that you get the right size needle. Your manual is going to tell you that specifically, okay? I suggest you read the manual to find out what size bobbins you would need for your sewing machine, whether they are plastic or the metal ones. What will it take? What do your machine like? What thread is recommended for your machine? Sometimes the machine and the manual will even give you specific brands of sewing thread that they recommend for your machine. Just because they sell thread at the store does not mean your machine will be happy using it. I'm going to say that again. Just because the store sells sewing thread does not mean that your machine will be happy using it. Okay. So where did Barb go? Suggest that you read the manual before you turn it on, before you plug it up. Read the manual. So that was the number one thing. I see that y'all put all different types of things in the chat, but the number one thing is to read the manual. Absolutely, chocolate drop. And welcome in Rolla 19. I think I'm saying that right. Welcome in. To learn about your machine. Absolutely. And then what I would do after getting my machine, reading my manual, I would write down things that I did not understand it when I read it. Why? Because now I can go to either Google, YouTube, TikTok, wherever. You may be able to find you a blog. You may be able to find you some type of podcast. Type that into your phone, your PC, your whatever you use. And hopefully there is a video or audio or something that can better explain to you the thing that you did not understand while reading the book, the manual. Let me say that again. After you have read the manual and you still are not clear on something, write that question down or that thing down and see if you can find someone who can explain it to you to where you understand it. Okay, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. And congratulations on your monetization back, baby. Let me stir you up. Reading the manual will prevent injury and damage to the machine. Absolutely. Thread for embroidery machines, then thread for sewing machines. Absolutely, Kristen. They are two different things. Would also say try not to buy cheap thread. Absolutely. Listen, have you ever really studied sewing thread? Think about this. When you buy, let's just say you buy a pair of pants and you are dancing in those pants, you are walking in those pants, you are sitting in those pants, you're bending over in those pants, you are doing a whole lot of things in those pants, right? Do you want your pants to fall apart while you're dancing? While you're walking in the mall thinking that you're cute and then you step the wrong way and then it splits down the middle in the back. That's what cheap thread will do for you. I recommend, and I'm not going to say a brand, I'm just going to say get a quality thread when you're making garments for sure. Make sure to read the manual so that your book will tell you what types of thread your machine can take or handle. Let me see, y'all. I'm going back. Hey, Carrie, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Young Riaz, welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. You are so welcome, Wellness with Frugal Mama. And if y'all have not checked out her channel, please do. I have it up on the screen. She does workouts, unboxings, and reviews, product reviews. Barb says, don't buy cheap thread. I use Gutermann thread for regular sewing. Gutermann has different weights. I use the Gutermann 100 and 120 and a rural field thread for quilting. Now, I've never heard of, am I saying that right? A rural field for thread for quilting. The one that I have is Coates and Clark quilting thread. So I need to probably check on that one, Barb. Absolutely, Kristen. And if you buy a used sewing machine, put the model number, the model, and the make in Google. And sometimes they have different places that will sell you a manual just in case you bought a sewing machine from somebody from the Facebook Marketplace or down the street from your house at a rummage sale. If it didn't come with a manual, put that code, your model number and the number of your machine, the name, and then see if anybody is selling a manual. Sometimes they sell them on Etsy, Amazon, you know, different little places. Your local machine shop may have it. You just have to look for it, okay? Oh, congratulations, young Riaz. All right, he got his 1.25K on his channel. Congratulations, King. Let me see. Second Floor Gardens, welcome in. I appreciate you for being here. Wait a minute, y'all. We got a new member. Welcome to the Purple Patch Crew. Let me twerk for you. Hold on. Let me get it right. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. Okay, so I probably will screw your name up. Rola. Am I saying that correctly? Because I don't know. But let's call you Roro. Can I call you Roro for now? Until I figure out how to pronounce that. But I appreciate you for joining the Purple Patch Crew today. Yes, I got it right. Okay. Are you a queen or a king? That way I can greet you properly. The Crafty Corner, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. 755 Media, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. So, 755, drop your channel link. I need anybody that is not subscribed to this channel to go subscribe to this channel. Watch the last live. They did a product presentation. They are doing like Black Friday sales. 755 Media, Passionately Intrigued Arts, and Miss Lena Dora Crafting, and the Best Uni. I need you guys to go see if there's anything that they have left for purchase. Okay? Because as a small creator, it is hard to get the word out. We spreading the word today, baby. Okay? Queen all the way. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, and yes. Welcome in, Queen. Okay, so she said, I'm learning my machine now. It's the only thing still in the box. Take it out the box. Take the manual out the box, Miss Katrina. Take the manual out the box and at least read the manual, and then take your machine out the box and just start playing with it, okay? Hey, Picture Me Crafting, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Shout out to all the Purple Patch Crew members. Be careful. Y'all, my grandchildren home, and they just bugging me.
No.
What you need?
I'm asking if I gotta wash the dishes, that chicken in there.
Just put the chicken in a bowl, and yes, wash the dishes. Thank you. I love you. Okay, don't forget to feed the dogs. Hey, Fat. How was school today?
Good.
All right. Don't forget to feed the dogs. Huh? Okay, thank you, baby. Okay, my grandson said y'all need to hit the like button. Okay, I am sorry for the interruptions. You've been sub for a while? Okay, welcome. I mean, I appreciate you for even saying hello today, Queen. I appreciate you. Because I know people want to stay in the bushes. It's okay. It's okay. But when you come out, baby, your girl is going to acknowledge you if I see you in the chat. So the next thing I want to talk about is how to thread your sewing machine. And guess what I'm going to say? Read the manual. Because all sewing machines do not thread the same. Most sewing machines, if not all, will have a diagram on top of your sewing machine showing you how to navigate the thread. Read the manual. It's going to tell you how to navigate your thread through your sewing machine. A lot of people don't like to hear that, but it is the truth. How do I thread a bobbin? Read the manual. Your manual is going to show you how to thread your bobbin. And also there is a diagram on top of your sewing machine showing you how to thread and navigate the bobbin to the spool pin that it needs to be on to thread the bobbin. I mean, people want you to, how can I say this? We call this tete in Louisiana. It means babyfy or pacify the person. Why should I? If I had to go and research and do all the work myself, I have to put that back on you. No one can teach you how to do these things, but the manual can. Now, do you need an in-person person to show you how to actually operate the machine? Maybe. But as far as learning the components of your sewing machine, why it does what it does, when it's going to do what it's going to do, the stitch length, the width of the stitches, the zigzag stitch, all that is in your manual. You don't need anybody to tell you that. That's just it, and that's all. Let's go to my very first question. Well, third question. This is for anybody in the chat that knows about sewing. Okay, so I guess it's going to be for our intermediate advanced people. Do we use, listen, do we use bug pin needles when we sew? Can we use bug pin needles when we sew? Answer quickly. Do not ask Google. Hey, Nikki, the everyday life of Ann OCD-ish chick. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Bammy with Arthur Butler. Welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. Former Marshall. Welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. Your grandkids just reminded me to hit. Okay. He said, Nana, it's only 23 likes. Tell them to hit the like button. So I had to give y'all the big neck. Lady Bear, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Use whatever needles you want. The Entrepreneurial Diary. How many of you all agree with this that's on the screen? I'll wait. Do you agree, yes or no, that you can use any needle that you want? And Chocolate Drop says, yes, you use bug pin needles when you sew. Robin Murphy said, yes, you use bug pin needles when you sew. Welcome in, Lady Bear. Have a safe trip home, Queen. I appreciate you for listening. Let me see. I'm missing some comments. Passionately Intrigued Art says, yes. A bug pin needle. That's a good question, Miss Rowland says. It's right. Am I still here? Because I just blacked out for a second. Oh, I know why. I didn't charge this. DB, you are the only person who got that right, Queen. So let me tell you, a bug pin needle is for tattoos. That's why it's important to read your manual, because your manual will let you know which needles you need to be using for what project with your sewing machine? Let me see. Hey, Making with Marilyn. Welcome in, Queen. She said nope. She don't agree with using any type of needle in your sewing machine. Absolutely not, Brown. No clue as to what a bug pin needle is. It's a needle for tattoos. I threw that in there because I want you guys to read the manual. And in nowhere is going to tell you to use a bug pin needle for sewing, because it's a needle to create tattoos. Okay? You honestly didn't know? Okay. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Okay? So, what in the world is a bug pin needle? Okay, so here is another question for the people in the chat. And listen closely, for a home sewing machine only, what is the largest needle that you can use in a home sewing machine? Not an industrial machine, not a commercial machine, but a home sewing machine. The largest needle that you know of that you can use in your home sewing machine. Wait, let me see. She said, I sure was thinking, what is a bug pin needle? Didn't see that needle or never heard of it. Dimps says, wait a minute. I saw Dimps. Oh, right here. Dimps says a 90-14. Miss Shamika says a 100. She said, what's my options? Oh, twin needle? Okay. I saw you, Miss Now. This Passionately Intrigued Art says, I think 100 to 16. 100 over 16. Doesn't that depend on what is in your manual? Kristen, this is a I mean, kind of, yes, but most home sewing machines will take this specific needle for the I being the largest. Okay. Robin Murphy. So Robin Murphy is correct. 110 over 18, or you can actually use, just like Passionately Intrigued Art said, the 100 over 16. Okay, so either one of those are correct. The one that Passionately Intrigued Art said, or Miss Robin Murphy. Hey, Queen. Okay, so this is my second question pertaining to the largest needle. What does the 110 mean, and what does the 18 mean? Why are needles 100 over 18? What is the divide? Why is there a divide in that number? 100 over 18. What does it mean? Oh, Chocolate Drop, we on that now. I was going to ask you, what does the numbers mean? I'm waiting for somebody to answer in the chat. Hey, Miss Lisa Bell, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Oh, Miss Lisa Bell has said a 90-14. You should have kept the twin to yourself. It's okay, Queen. It's okay. Okay, Barb. She says her machine will use a 120-20 denim needle. So a denim needle is different from in my opinion, is different from a regular sewing size needle. Denim and jean material, the thicker needles, to me, because you don't use them for every single thing, or you know what I'm saying, like it's a specialty needle in my opinion. But Barb says hers use a 120/20. Passionately Intrigued Arts is absolutely correct. So the very first number on the needle, like 100, 110, 80, 90, those are European size chart needles. American number is the number in the back. We use 16, 18, 11, 12, 14, like we 8 or whatever the number is behind is the American size needle. So if you look in your manual and it only says 100 needle, that's the European size. So all you need to do is when you go to the store to buy needles for your machine is make sure it has the 100 in the front. Whatever the number is in the back, it doesn't matter. It's going to be about what are you sewing. If it's going to be like 110, that's going to be like for your cotton thread. It's going to be like a kind of a normal heavyweight needle. Okay, if I'm saying that correctly, yes, because 100 is heavyweight, so it would be like your heavyweight needle. And if I did make a mistake saying that, let me know in the chat, okay? But you do need to make sure that 100 is in front, because that means that's what your machine is going to take. Small number, small needle. That is correct too, Dimps. That is correct too. But the reason why it has a divide is to separate European number from the American number on the needle. US and overseas. Yes. Yes. Also the gauge, Kristen, also the gauge. All of that has to do with it, but the main reason is to separate European numbers from American numbers. Hey, Donzel Cooper, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. I'm a nurse, and I was thinking blood pressure. I do so, though, but I need to get my manual for the machine out tonight. Absolutely. And which machine do you have, Queen, if you don't mind sharing it? Matrix and Imperial. Yes, absolutely, Lisa Bill. All right, so we're going to the next thing. And Barb, did I say that right? If the manual has the 100 in the book, they need to be looking for the 100 in front of the needle when they go to purchase needles. A Brother Project Runway Limited Edition. Nice. It's computerized, but I guarantee you, you will love that machine. I have seen a lot of people use that machine when it first came out, and it looked to be amazing. It looks to be amazing. Okay, so we're going on to the next question. I will have a giveaway pretty soon with one of these questions. Y'all just need to be paying attention, okay? So let me see, what's my next question? Okay, wait. I think I covered all of this without looking at it. Hold on. Okay, so right back to the sewing machines that I was saying that a beginner needs to try to get, which is they saying the Singer 4411, which is the one that I suggested, and they are also saying a Brother. Check this out: C as in cat, S as in Sam, 6,000 I. I'm gonna say that again: a Brother, C as in cat, S as in Sam, 6,000 I. Those are within your $250 to maybe $325 for those particular sewing machines. So if I was sewing stretch jersey fabric, which needle would I be using to sew stretch jersey fabric? Oh, is that okay, Kristen? So I didn't know that. Okay. That's good to know. Yes, Kristen. That's right. The CS6000i brother machine. And Making with Marilyn. Congratulations. A ballpoint needle. Why am I jersey knit needle? Yes, same thing, but it's considered a ballpoint needle, but they will sometimes put on the package jersey knit needle. So you can see that at the top, and you can also see ballpoint somewhere on the package. Okay. So my next question is, hold on. Wait a minute. I was going to ask this question, but it's really too easy. Hold on. I'm looking at my notes, y'all. Okay. My question is, whether you are a beginner, intermediate, or advanced sewist, how long should you sit in front of your sewing machine before getting up to like stand up, stretch, move around a little bit? How long should you sit at your sewing machine before having to get up and walk around? Get your blood pumping. Okay. You use that. Okay. Dims used her stretch needle several times. Making with Marilyn says 30 minutes. Dim say I've used that a few times. Miss Marion says 45 minutes. How long should you? Dim say no comment. Shamika says 20 minutes. Happy Max says 15 minutes. Now Brown says 30 minutes. Barb says I am guessing every 90 minutes. Dimp says I sit at my sewing machine for hours. Miss Rala says depends. PIA says 20 minutes. Miss Robin Murphy says I don't know. 755 says 2 hours. Bedazzling Design says 45 minutes. So, and I did not look this up because I feel like it pertains to the person, right? It pertains to the person that's doing the sewing and how long they can sit, and if your chair or your position that you're sewing in is comfortable or not. That's my opinion, because I can sit at a sewing machine for at least 1 hour without getting up. And that's because my foot is level to the ground. I'm not, reaching far to get to my foot pedal. I'm sitting up in my chair. My chair is comfortable. My sewing machine is at the level that it needs to be on my table. So I'm not in no discomfort at all. But if you don't have the correct setup, you're going to be hurting. So you may only be able to sew for 20 minutes without standing up, stretching yourself, getting yourself back right to sit back down for another 20 minutes. But if you have your table at the correct height, your sewing machine at the correct level, your chair is decent, okay? Your foot or feet are flat on the ground where you are not trying to get to the foot pedal. You can actually access your foot pedal just by sitting in your chair. I would say about an hour, and then you probably have to go to the restroom, okay? But if you don't have the correct setup, you won't sit there long. No one said that yet. But that's just what I think, because I can do that. 45 minutes is close, but you do not want to sit at the sewing machine for 4-5 hours without stretching yourself. At least get up every 1 hour or so, stretch and get back to work. Do you have a video that talks about the things to consider or look for when researching sewing machines? I've always wanted to get one, but don't know where to start. Second floor gardens. My question to you is, what will you be sewing when you purchase your sewing machine? Let's start there. If you're only going to be doing kids' clothes, you need, like there's a machine that you can use. You know what I'm saying? If you are going to be sewing clothes, there's a machine you can use. If you're only going to be just making stuff every now and then, there's a machine you can use. My recommendation, once again, is a Singer heavy-duty sewing machine, 4423 or 4411, because it can do from your lightweight fabrics all the way to your jean fabrics, long as you have the correct needle and the pressure tension on your sewing machine. But let me know what you're going to sew, and then maybe we can talk about it. Carrie, make sure that you are in the live chat. Make sure that your live button is red and not gray. Okay, because I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and I want y'all to be refreshed. I want everybody refresh their screen so that they can be up where I'm at. I said sitting too long is the new smoking, not good for us. No, and then your legs get tired, and you get delirious after you sit there for so long staring at the. I'm not gonna even tell y'all because that's one of my questions. Quilts. So if your money, and I'm just gonna be honest, if your money is right, like you can afford to go and get, pretty much kind of like any kind of sewing machine that you would like, I would recommend you get a sewing machine that has an extension table or comes with the table where you can drop down your sewing machine and have that table, the big table up next to your sewing machine. And I'm not going to tell you a brand because I don't know what your budget is like. They have a lot of different quilting sewing machines out there. But I will tell you, if your machine has a drop down, comes with a table, does straight stitch, zigzag stitch, and maybe a few decorative stitches, you're in the game. You're in the game. And I would say that those machines would probably run you about, let's say, from $1,000 to $2,000, maybe $3,000. It just depends on what you get. Does a heavy duty versus non-heavy duty make a difference? In my opinion, Kristen, yes. Because I have this lightweight sewing machine, is a Brother LX638, I believe, something in that range, and it's very lightweight. And when I try to sew like 2 pieces of denim or 2 pieces of denim and a cotton fabric sandwiched in, it struggles. But my heavy duty sewing machine pulls it right on through. So yes, it makes a difference. And if you are going to be at some point sewing denim or leather, suede, corduroy, velvet, I would recommend getting a heavy duty sewing machine. Arrow is the best sewing chair in my opinion. Arrow, who makes that now? Where do you find it at, Queen? Okay, they are giving you recommendations. They are saying a Baby Lock Jazz 2 would be a good quilting sewing machine. So I'll leave that up. You can write it down and do your own research. Make sure that whatever machine that you get, it's going to do what you want it to do. Okay. Also, if you can find a quilting shop near you, I would go into that shop and ask to test out the machines that they have available before you purchase anything. That way you can sit there and you can look at the machine. You can see all what it offers you. You can actually touch it. They will allow you to sew things on the machine at the machine shop. Okay. Just tell them, I'm in the market of buying a machine. What do you recommend for a beginner? I want to quilt eventually. I want to sew garments eventually. They will show you the machines that they have available and ask them, can you test them out before you purchase anything? Okay. Hey, Miss Creations, Creations by Miss C. Welcome in, Queen. I have different machines for different projects. Absolutely. Because one of my sewing machines, I was using it when I first purchased it because I made wigs. So I was sewing wigs on the machine. And I only used that machine for wig making. Okay. When I actually started sewing, I bought another machine because I didn't want to intertwine the two, because that machine, the first machine, was just used to sewing at a certain level. And so I bought another machine so that I can sew flat or up or whatever. I bought another machine. I separated that. Okay. It's not a good thing to make wigs on a machine, sew the clothes on the machine, alter pants on that machine, on one machine. Okay, because it's gonna be confused. Like my heavy duty sewing machine, I only sew clothes, bags. I only sew things. I will not sew a wig on that sewing machine. Can you? Yes. But then I would want to buy another machine just to sew clothes or, bags or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure if you mentioned this already. The single heavy duty, it's on sale. Do y'all see this? For Black Friday. Miss Robin Creations, do you know which version? I can look it up. Let me look it up. Hey, Liz B, welcome in, Queen. Let me see. Can I look it up? Somebody look it up. Which version of the single heavy duty is on sale at Joann's? Did she say Joann's? Yes, for Black Friday. Y'all let me know in the chat. Hey, Growing Out the Box. Welcome in, King. I appreciate you for stopping in. All right, Sean, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. So my next question is, what is my next question? Oh, so somebody kind of hinted at it in the chat already. Which is the strongest needle that you can sew with? What is the strongest needle that you can sew with? On a home sewing machine, Arrow is the company. I love my Arrow. Oh, Arrow is the company. Okay, so Sean, you could do arrow.com. Is that correct? Or let me know what the website is, Queen. Sewing Parts Online carry them as well. Okay. Hold on, y'all. The chat is going so fast. I use my industrial machine for bags and totes, and my brother. See what I'm saying? If you really like to sew and sew different things, you will end up like me. I have 7. Yes, I said 7 sewing machines as of today. And I'm looking for another one because I want to sew leather bags and stuff. And so I'm going to need an industrial sewing machine for that. Okay. So I'm looking for another one. Eventually I'm going to get it. I don't know when, but I will. And so Miss Patricia says, I use my industrial machine for bags and totes and my brother for clothes and bonnets. Because The industrial machine is probably too heavy of a machine. Use bigger needles to sew clothes and bonnets. You're going to be left with a lot of holes in your fabric. Okay, so Barb is giving advice about the Husqvarna Viking Sapphire 870 for quilting that I use for garment making or quilting. The industrials I use for bag making. My favorite quilting machine is the 1953 Singer. Okay, so Miss Katz, if somebody could add Carrie Crafts in the chat and then tell her to refresh, because by the time she hears this, we'll be past something else, if y'all don't mind. Absolutely, Happy Mac. Denim or canvas needle, which is G needle, is the strongest needle for sewing. And Marilyn says titanium. So that would be the quality of the needle. And I was going to get to that, but since you said that, yes, titanium needles, they last a long time. And you can pretty much use them for anything. Organic needles are really good as well. And Schritz, am I saying that right? The Schritz or whatever brand needles are really good. Like, they are really good. Am I saying that? Schwartz? Whatever the name is. Just got my flyer. It says the 4411 for machine, but I think it's $149, which is still not a bad price, Miss Cheryl. If it is $100, $149, that's not a bad price. Kristen is saying $200, the 4411. So with that machine, you will have to order you an extended table to add to your machine, because you're gonna need it. Just you're gonna need the extended table. Okay. Let me see. Oh, so the heavy duty 4432, the one that I've been telling you guys about, is going to be $199 at Joann's on Black Friday. Put y'all coins to the side, okay? Because I'm telling you, you're going to love that machine. It's manual, but you're going to love it. I suggest you start off on a manual machine anyway, but that's just me. Because when you get to a computerized sewing machine, say that it breaks, anything electrical like that, computerized, it tends to have a mind of its own. It tends to break out of nowhere. Will you understand how to operate your machine if your computer goes out? I need to know in the chat. If you are a beginner sewer or somebody who is on a sewing journey, and you buy the computerized sewing machine with all the bells and the whistles, if it happens to black out on you, will you know how to operate your sewing machine manually if the computer goes out? Yes or no? Okay, so I am going to go to the next subject. I get a lot of questions about how to start a YouTube channel. And I'm only going to be here for another 30 minutes, you guys. So we got to hurry up. Okay, so, oh, well, I'm going to ask this. Do y'all have any questions about the sewing or anything? Is there anything that you would like for me to discuss real quick, because I'm going to talk about how to start a YouTube channel, and I also wanted to talk to you about embroidery real quick. What kind of machine for industrial? So like those Jukies, those are industrial sewing machines. I think Singer has an industrial sewing machine, and they have some off-brand. Janome, I think is how you say that. They have industrial sewing machines. It just depends on what you're looking for, Lady Bear. Hey, Craftable Things. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Let's see. Arrow Sewing is the site for the chair. Okay. Arrow Sewing. Love manual machines. Yes, that's true. I have to order one for my singer. You have to, yeah, you have to, some manual, well, that singer, you have to order the extended table separately. It does not come with it. When I purchased mine, it came as a bundle. Okay. I need a one-on-one for dummies on StreamYard. Okay, so Lady Bear, first of all, do you know, are you going to be paying for StreamYard? Yes or no in the chat. If you are going to be paying for StreamYard, then I'm going to tell you a few things. If you're going to be using the free version, then I can share that with you as well. Evelyn Warner, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Oh, P5 is good too for industrial machines. P5. Y'all know I'm country as hell. Don't be putting these words in the chat that I cannot pronounce. Okay. Okay, so I don't want to. Okay, so if you're going to be using the free version of StreamYard, the only thing you need to do is download sign into StreamYard.com first of all. They're going to ask you your email address and just fill out all of that information that they ask you. I cannot think of it off the top of my head. Then what you're going to do, Lady Bear, is you're going to get the URL from your YouTube channel. You're going to go to your YouTube channel. You're going to find the URL for your YouTube channel. You're going to copy and paste it, put it into a note of some sort on your laptop, your phone, your computer, whatever you're using, iPad. Put that link inside of a note and save it. So when you go back to StreamYard and they ask you for your URL channel link for your YouTube channel, you can go and grab it and copy and paste it into StreamYard. It's going to communicate with one another, and it's going to tell you if your URL is valid and can be used on StreamYard. It's the easiest thing ever because it walks you through everything. Okay, once it's connected, then if you have enough subscribers on your YouTube channel, you can then go live. However, you can also record videos in StreamYard. Now, if you're on the free version, you only get 5 hours of free recording. If you pay for it, you're going to get 20 hours of recording. What does that mean? I can make a video. I can make 10-minute videos. I can make 20-minute videos and save them to StreamYard on the free version and then upload them to YouTube when I'm ready. I was going to talk about that when I tell you about starting your YouTube channel. I was going to say, without using StreamYard, you can record your videos on your tablet, your iPad, your computer, your iPhone, your Android phone, and save it to YouTube and unlist the video until you're ready to release the video. That way it's already uploaded. And then you can take that out of your phone or your storage of the other things that you're using. And then guess what? Make another video and do the same exact thing. Make sure that your video is unlisted when you upload it to YouTube. When you are ready to release it to public. It is just that simple. Don't make this as hard, okay? You don't have to worry about a lot of settings when you first start YouTube because A, you're not monetized. You're going to need that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours to get monetized, or the part B of monetization is like half monetized. You have 500 subscribers, but you still need 3,000 watch time hours. What does that mean? 4,000 watch time hours. Every minute counts. It's not hard to get subscribers. I'm going to be honest. It's not. Those 4,000 or 3,000 watch time hours is the hardest, period. Because guess what? When you first start your YouTube channel, you probably don't have anybody watching you. When you start to release more videos and YouTube pushes your videos out, then people will come to your channel. The biggest mistake, y'all, listen to me. Let me stir y'all up real quick, okay? Let me stir y'all up because I need y'all to hear this. The biggest mistake with starting your YouTube channel is telling everybody about your YouTube channel. I know it's exciting. You started a YouTube channel. You want everybody to know about it. Don't tell nobody nothing. Do y'all hear what I'm telling you? When you start your YouTube channel, let YouTube algorithms do what it's going to do. Your family, your friends, your children, your grandmother, grandfather, uncle, auntie, mama, daddy, all of them people, don't tell them nothing. Because they're going to be like, what you doing that for? Why you on YouTube? Why you telling your business? Why you doing this and why you doing that? Other people will be like, oh, he or she thinks she better than me or them or this or that because they on YouTube. Don't tell them. Find your own tribe, community, people on YouTube. People who are genuinely going to subscribe to your channel because they like you. They like what you're saying. They like how you're saying it. They like your character. They like your personality, whatever. Let them come to you. Don't tell nobody about your YouTube channel. If you have already, okay, just don't do it anymore. Because most family, friends, and whatever not, they will only come because you probably telling them, and you don't come and watch my stuff. So now they're going to come, they're going to watch it for about 5 minutes and the video lasts 30 minutes. That's going to hurt you in the long run. Trust me when I tell you that. Because the YouTube platform want people to stay on the platform. If I'm giving you something of value, I need you to watch it from beginning to the end. Your family 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna do that. Some of them will and some of them won't, but don't worry about it. If they find you on YouTube just by scrolling, cool. Because guess what? They're gonna click, like, subscribe, and all of the good things, and they probably gonna end up watching you. Why? Because they didn't know you was there in the first place, so they want to be nosy and see what you're talking about. That's just my opinion and my opinion only. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell your church members. Don't nobody. Just start your YouTube channel. Start talking about what it is that you want to talk about. So I have a few suggestions when you first start your YouTube channel, the things that you could talk about. And I made a video about this, starting your YouTube channel over 40. You can check that out in the list of these videos that I have on YouTube. And I gave you advice that nobody else is really giving you, because a lot of people are giving you advice about your thumbnails, your titles, the SEO, things that you don't even know about. You don't even know about that, right? You see other people have thumbnails and titles on their videos, but That's not your concern right now. You know what your concern is? Recording your video and releasing your video. I also stated in that video, when you make your very first video, do not look at it. Don't go back and rewatch that video. Release it as is. Don't edit nothing, because the key to YouTube is people seeing your growth. If you want to start YouTube and go straight into all the fast and quick editing, all the lighting that you think you're going to need, all the equipment that you think you're going to use, all of the speeches that somebody may tell you that you need to be writing and talking about. Can I say something? None of that matters. What matters the most is you showing up, being your authentic self, whether that's a countrified, ratchet, whether it's you into the church, you into reggae, you into country music, whatever you into. Come to YouTube as you. Your very first video. You're gonna be scared, you're gonna be nervous, it's gonna be frightening, it's gonna be all of those things. You may not even like the way you look, the way you sound, the way you act, the way it don't matter. Put that very first video out. Do not edit it and do not watch it until you have released it to YouTube. Because your tribe, your community, they will remember your very first video. If they are your people, they will remember your very first video, because that means they started at the beginning, and they will let you know. I remember when I couldn't see you, your lighting was off, your this, your that, everything was blurry. They're going to remember that. But they're going to also see your growth. If you start YouTube and go straight off and getting editors, and people are not going to really know who you are. They're not going to know who you are. Don't allow the editing and people who really have a lot of subscribers and whatnot on their channel. Don't let them intimidate you, thinking that you need the best lighting. You need the best equipment. You don't need any of that. You can start your YouTube channel sitting in your car. But I would suggest, if you're sitting in your car, give us value of your discussion. Don't just be sitting in your car looking out the window from side to side and not saying anything. Tell us how your day went. Tell us something. Okay? If you are not a crafting channel, if you are not actually showing products, if you are not actually giving people visual advice, or how can I say this? Product presentations or something like that, you can start your YouTube channel in your car. But give me something to watch. Give me a reason to watch. Give me a reason to come back, knowing you're just going to be sitting in your car. But at least if you're telling me, that you changed your own tire today, or, you had to go get an oil change and this is the only oil that your car used, you got to tell me something, period. Okay. Do not have me sitting there watching you in the car doing absolutely nothing. Now, some people, that's them. I'm not about to waste my time. I'm just that's in, that's out. I'm not about to waste my time with that. Okay. I need to be watching YouTube, learning something, learning from you. And that's on period. Okay. So I'm going to give you just a few that I want to share. Your very first video. Introduce yourself. This is something that my very first video I didn't do because I didn't know to do it. Let me say that again. If you go back and watch my very first video that I uploaded to YouTube, It wasn't to introduce myself so that people would know what to expect or who I was, or I didn't do that. My very first video was about a product review. I dived right in, honey. I went straight to the I went straight in. I didn't know because nobody told me that I should introduce myself to my audience. I didn't know that. So I'm telling you, introduce yourself, let people know who you are, what they can see on your channel, what they will kind of see on your channel. I'm not going to tell you to niche down because I don't niche down. Niche, whatever you want to call it. I am all over the place, period. So if I can introduce myself, my name is Rachel. This is my YouTube channel, Unbiased LLC, and I am all over the place, period. Okay? All right. And if you like loud mouth people, I'm your girl. I mean, that's it and that's all. Shake the haters off. Okay? That's what I was saying. Now that I know. Oh, we got a super chat. Thank you. Chocolate Drop, I appreciate you, Queen. Let's twerk for you. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. And so that's what I would say. Your very first video, let it be about you. And listen, let that be your first and your last. Because I'm going to be honest. People really don't care about your hobbies. They don't care about, they just don't care. They want to come to your channel and say, I left there learning something, or I left there questioning something, because you don't have to believe everything, or you shouldn't believe everything that everybody is telling you on YouTube. You should do your own research. Okay? I can watch you 7 days a week, but if it's something that sparks my interest and I don't think that you saying it correctly, just like I don't say things correctly, I don't know everything. And I tell y'all that before I get started. This is my opinion, my experience, my everything. If it's something that I say that you do not agree with, do your own research and find out for yourself. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So after your very first video and you introduce yourself, and I'm going to say this, don't go introducing yourself for 2 hours. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to sit there for 2 hours while you ramble on about, you know, the cat Maddie and the dog Muffin, and they are not. They want you to introduce yourself. You may want to tell your age. You may not want to tell your age, but they want you to get to the point, and that's on period. My name is Rachel. My YouTube channel is Unbiased LLC. I like to craft. I like to sew. I like to embroider. I like to make things with my hands. What you will see on this channel is me crafting, making things with my hands, doing hair, gardening in the garden, making earrings. If this fits your fancy, then this is the channel for you. But I did not say, my name is Rachel. This is my YouTube channel, Unbiased LLC. I got 3 kids, 5 grandkids, Shawana, Shanika, Shabish, Shabab, Boo Boo, Ala, Ula. I got 4 dogs, 4 cats, Amy, and this. I did not, because people don't care. They don't care. They may remember you about it, like, that's the cat lady. She got 10 cats, y'all. You know what I'm saying? She got 10 dogs living in her house, but they really don't care. They don't want to know what kind of car you drive, what kind of house you live in. They don't care. You think people care about that, but they don't. I used to think that people cared about how my craft room looked when I went live. Now I'm just like, it is what it is, because I work in here. It's not for a magazine. It's not for a photo shoot. I work in here. This is how I live. This is how I eat. And this is how I make money in this craft room. Well, not this one because I'm in my hair shop today. So y'all seeing a different view. I'm in the hair shop today. So my hair shop, for those of you who don't know, is attached to my house. And I just come in here and do hair. And when I have to sew, I go back into the other side of the house. I do have sewing machines in here as well because, listen, my sewing journey is just taking over. $10 cats, $10 dogs, Dunzel. That's what I see. Okay? They don't care. Now, you do have cat lovers and dog lovers, and they will probably sit there and let you name every last one of them. But a lot of people, they're not into that. Just being honest. Okay? Shay, thank you for, Be Dazzling Designs. I'm sorry, Queen. Thank you so much for the super chat. Wait, why I can't get it to highlight? Let's twerk for you, Queen. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. Miss Marion. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. So we gonna twerk for you too. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. And so I say this to say this. Don't let other people's craft space or space in general, whether they crafting or talking to you on YouTube, don't let their space intimidate you. Start with what you have. Start, and start. That's it. I don't care if you listen, y'all. I am just being so honest because social media will make you think that you're losing your mind, or why can't I have what so-and-so have? It's not your turn. It's not your turn. Start with where you are today. Start with what you have today. Don't worry about what you see others doing or have or what you think they have, because some of that shit is rented. Let me just, okay? Some people go and buy stuff, put it in a space, make it look like it's theirs, and they taking it back tomorrow. But that's anything they can do to shoot a video to make it look like it's theirs. The next time you see them in that so-called space, that vase is not there. It has changed. And they'll be like, oh, I just changed my room around. No, you didn't. You took it back because you left the price tag on it. So do not allow people to make you think that you cannot do this, because you can. You can do this with what you have. And don't think otherwise. That's just period. Social media will have you thinking that you need all of these fancy things. You do not. If you have an iPhone, if you have an Android, if you have a computer, if you have a iPad, a tablet, anything that can connect to Wi-Fi, you're good to go. You're good to go. You will need Wi-Fi to upload your videos. When I first started, listen, I was going to McDonald's to upload my video because I didn't have the right, internet connection stuff. It was like, you know how turtles move across the street? That's how my internet was. So it would say like 3 hours before it would upload. And I'm like, no. I need this video to load today. I need it to load today. So start where you are, no matter what you have seen or what you think you have seen, because people will give you an illusion that things are perfect and they're not. Let me see, and I'm just gonna show y'all my hair shop. I'm gonna turn the camera around, and let me see how I do that. I gotta figure out how to turn it around. Can I turn it around? Okay, wait. Let's see. And I'm not even going to apologize the way that it looks because it is what it is. I hope it goes to the back. Oh, okay. Wait, I got the hold on. Okay, this is my hair shop. I do hair over there, and then I started tufting rugs in that spot. And then look over here. I have a sewing machine set up. So sometimes I come in here and sew. And this weekend I was doing some wedding dress alterations. And so that's what's on here, the stuff that I had to cut. But look at this, you guys. That's where the client will sit under the hair dryer. But this is my hair shop. This is it. So do y'all understand when I tell you make do with what you have? Do I want to be in my hair shop sewing? No. But is it convenient sometimes? Absolutely. Absolutely. Hold on. Let me fix y'all back. Okay, I'm back. So we got a super chat. Thank you, Craftable Things. I appreciate you so much. Let's twerk for you, baby. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. Lady Bear, welcome to the Purple Patch Crew, baby. I appreciate you. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. So, just think about it, you guys. I split my rooms up and do what I can and where I can. I guess it's the Taurus in me. I don't allow people to make me feel less than, because everything that I have acquired through the grace of God, period. Did I have to work for it? Absolutely. Did I have to stay up all times of the night to get projects done just so I could feed my family, just so I could put gas in my car, just so I can buy a new machine that I wanted, or some type of sewing tools or embroidery tools or whatever the case may be? Absolutely. Do I feel appreciated? Absolutely. I appreciate myself. I don't need nobody to do that for me. So when you come to my channel and I say I appreciate you, I absolutely appreciate you, because I know how hard it is. I know how our minds think. I know how people can make you feel less than. They may not see it, but it's there. It's in the back of your mind. That's why I love when Craftable Things always say, be kind to people, because you never know what a person is going through, or been through. And why do I say to? Because none can see the future. We don't know what is ahead of us. So be kind to people, because your one smile, your one hello, your one beautiful, your hey queen, your hey king, that could change somebody's life just like that. And they probably was on their way to jump off the bridge. But just because you smiled at them, you said hello or hi or whatever you said to that person, even if you made eye contact. Eye contact is a form of communication, whether you know it or not. That person may have not had anybody look at them in the last 10 days. We don't know that. Be kind to people. Be nice to people. It don't cost you a thing. It don't cost you a thing. Okay? So these are the things you can talk about on your YouTube channel. What I did with my paper, I balled it up. Hold on, y'all. I got it. So What I would say is, if you have a certain lifestyle that you live, tell people about that. Don't worry about what people think or say. Yes, read your comments. If it's something that you don't agree with it, just hit the like, hit the heart, and move on. Do not get on YouTube arguing with people and you know, if they say something cray, then that don't mean you gotta say it back. Scroll on. Because guess what? Let me tell y'all a secret. When you get monetized on YouTube, every like, every thumbs down counts as a view. What? Every like, every dislike counts as a view. It counts towards your YouTube channel. Are you going to have a YouTube channel that no one thumbs down? You should not. You shouldn't want that. You want people to give you their real opinions about what you said, how you said it, what you did, how you did it. You want real people to have a say-so on your YouTube channel. Okay? So when somebody thumbs down your video, you need to be figuring out why. How can I make this video better? What did I say wrong? Why did they not like it? Hopefully they left you a comment with the thumbs down to tell you their reasons for doing so. You don't want a YouTube channel that's all thumbs up. Somebody lying to you. Did I say that? Yeah, I said that. If you have some thumbs down, I feel like that is the best advice for a content creator. Because if nobody thumbs down your video or tell you what they don't like about the video, you will continue to do the same things over and over and over and over, thinking this is what you should be doing, when in all actuality, you should be doing something else. Let me know in the chat if that makes sense to you. And I wouldn't take down the video if it get more thumbs down than it did thumbs up. Because again, it shows your growth. You made that video 2 months ago and it got like, you know, let's just say 70 thumbs down and only 10 thumbs up. When you make that video again the next month, what are you looking for? Thumbs up. Because you should be better than you were a month ago when you make the next video. Don't get discouraged. That's what I'm telling you. Everybody is not going to like you. Everybody is not going to like what you say. Everybody is not going to like the things that you do. Everybody is not going to agree with you. You have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with you in order to continue this journey. YouTube is not easy. And I'm going to say that again. You got all these content creators telling you that YouTube is on easy mode. That's a lie. If it was that easy, everybody and their mama and their cats and their dogs and their daddies, everybody would be here. Everybody would be here if it was that easy. Don't get caught up in that. Focus on you. Focus on your channel. Focus on the people who consume your information or your channel. A lot of people they just get hooked up on, oh, so-and-so didn't come to my channel and so-and-so didn't watch my video. So-and-so is worried and working on their own channel, their own content. If you was a real creator, content creator, you would understand that. You would understand that everybody, every single time you do something on your channel, cannot be there. Focus on the people who are there in that moment. When I first started YouTube and doing lives, I had 1 to 2 to 5 people in the chat. I greeted them just like I greet you now. Hey, King. Hey, Queen. Thank you for coming into my chat, to my channel, to my whatever. I was real nervous back then, so I really stumbled on my words and whatnot. But now, I think I got it. What y'all think? Okay. So I'm just saying, just start. Start with what you got. And as you grow, people will see that. Hey, the educated natural. Welcome in, Queen. Hey, the baby's booty. Sammy Joe. Hey, Queen. Buddy, I love you. Okay. Y'all, Miss Joyce Adams. Did I see that? Yes. Welcome in, Queen. If I miss saying hello to you, welcome in, King or Queen. Thank you for being in the chat today. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for being here. So I'm just going to give you a few things that you can say or do for your first, if you all have your first YouTube channel. Video. Besides introducing yourself, the next thing that I would probably do is talk about your life journey, things that you have been through, things that you're going through, things that can help somebody else, things of that nature, just your life experience. Nobody can give your life experiences like you do. Period. Okay. If you like fashion, so like if you are the type of person who change clothes 3-4 times a day, do that on your YouTube channel, baby, because everybody likes to see people dress or whatever. Yeah, right? Just do that on your YouTube channel. Change your clothes 3 times a day and post your videos. Be like, look at me. Look at me. Look at me now. Okay? Look at me 10 minutes ago. This is what I look like now. Okay? Yeah, period. You made it home? Thank God. All right. For Dim's Designs. Okay. Do that. Fashion is a good thing to talk about. If you like to do your hair, if you like to, do all these things, do that on your YouTube channel. You could talk about skincare. People like to see or hear about your daily routines of skincare, whether you male or female. Everybody likes their skin to look good, right? So let me tell y'all what I use. Pure cinnamon oil that I make. I put it in my makeup. When I do my makeup, I put the pure cinnamon oil inside of my makeup. That gives me this glow, baby. Okay? Yeah. So just in case you didn't know, now you know. Okay. So I make the pure cinnamon oil and then I strain it and then I put it in my makeup. I remember being in the dark making cinnamon face. Yes, Dimps, that's what I'm saying. Talk about that on your YouTube channel. Okay? People also want to, some people like for you to discuss where you've been. Like if you've been out of the country, give them advice on what they can do when they go to that same country. Like you need a passport. You need to get these X amount of vaccinations before you go. Don't wear this color, wear that color. Have your hair up, have your hair down. You can have a beard, can't have a beard. Let people know. If you have visited that country already, you have the upper hand on the person that's trying to go there. Give them advice and let them know, this is my experience. This is what I experienced. This is what I did while I was there. You may want to go and look at the McDonald's that's 8,000 feet tall in the air. I don't know. Whatever it is, let them know, hey, I've been there. And sometimes, listen, don't say the same thing that Google is going to tell them. Did I say that? Don't tell them the same thing that Google is going to tell them about going to this specific place. Give people your honest experience. That's all. That's it. If I can Google it, then I will go Google it. Okay? For myself. But I'm coming to you because I feel like if you've been there, then you can tell me, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. Right? I haven't done that yet because, I've been many places, but I just feel like I'm gonna keep a lot of that stuff to myself. Cause listen, let me break it down for you. I'm unbiased on this channel. My real name is Rachel. But when I go out the country, my real name is Raquel. So I may be doing some Raquel stuff. Okay. So some of this stuff I just can't give you the experience like I had the experience. Okay. Period. I'm Rachel in the United States. That's what my birth certificate says. All right. But when I go out of the country, because I will never see these people ever again, I'm Raquel. And that's on period. Okay. Period. So you do you and I'm going to do me. And that's just the way it's going to be. But if your experience is something that you can share with others, please do so. Not the upgrade name change. Yes, the baby's booty. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. So if you can share your experience, do that. But if you can't, keep that to yourself. All right. All right. So, Evelyn. Okay. If you like to cook, you can show people how to cook or your recipes. I shared this on my other video. Do not tell people your family secret recipes. If anything, and it's that good, you can sell those recipes to others. All right. So I am about to, if you are a financial advisor and you have experience on that, the stock market, the housing market, those types of things, how to buy a car for the first time, how to lease a car for the first time, tell people about that. People are yearning for information. You just never know. Let's go to Vegas, Evelyn. Baby. Okay, so let me tell you another thing about me. If I go anywhere with you, listen, Linda, and listen, Larry. And if you don't curse, I'm sorry. But keep that shit to yourself. Nobody needs to know what we did, how we did it, why we did it, when we did it. If nobody, listen, keep it to yourself. You reminisce on it when you get home to yourself. Don't be out here telling everybody business. Okay. I'm just not like that. And I'm going to be honest with you. If I go somewhere with you and it's back around, the universe and people, know what we did, don't ever ask me again, because the answer will be no. The answer will be hell no, not just no. Because I don't do that. I don't deal with people that have to tell every little thing that they do. No, stop it in 2024. Period. It's okay to take pictures, but take pictures of me when I'm on my best behavior. Okay, not when I'm doing an upside down flip. Nah, come on now. All right, yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm trying to read the chat, y'all. Dinner when I come to Vegas, I'm on my way. So am I wrong for talking about the cougar dress? No, because I was presentable, J3. Hey, Papa, I was presentable when I had on the cougar dress. But I didn't act out of character with the cougar dress on. Like, I didn't let the cougar me. If that makes sense. Yeah. Period. Okay, so what else would I say you can talk about? Oh, wait, let me turn the page. A lot of people say do short videos, like do the shorts to help grow your YouTube channel. Just be mindful that if you grow your YouTube channel based on shorts, making shorts, if you do decide to make a long form content video, those people 9 times out of 10 will not be there. Don't look for them. They only like short form content. Okay. The upside down flip, Dunzil. All right. So the other thing that I would talk about is your first, like, so when you would make your very first video, I'm sorry for going back, but when you make your very first video, try to keep it short. Like I said, don't do like an hour-long introduction of yourself because you're not going to keep the person's attention. But I would say your first video, anywhere between 10 minutes to maybe 20 minutes long, introducing yourself to others so that they know what to expect from your channel. Okay. So just keep it simple. All right. The other thing that I would say is once you really get into YouTube, that's when you need to learn about the SEO, how to do a title, your thumbnails, and all of that jazz. If y'all want me to do a little video one day of how to make thumbnails in Canva, because that's all I use, I can. Let me know in the chat if you need me to make a video. I want to say I have a video already of how to make a thumbnail in Canva, but I may be able to do another one and make it, shorter. So I'm going to be looking for that, the yes or no, if you want me to do a video about how to make thumbnails in Canva. And it's real simple. If you have pictures on your phone, then you can upload them to Canva. Canva has the ability to remove the background from your picture. Now, if your background is like super, super busy, it's going to be hard for them to get it real clean. But I've seen Canva do a lot of magic. Okay. I've seen Canva do a lot of magic. Make it again. Okay. All right. Got y'all. And also with your titles, just tell people what you're going to be doing in that video. Don't follow the clickbait stuff. Like your title is one thing, and then when they get to your video, you're talking about something else. That is going to hurt your channel if the people do not stay and listen. So give them a reason to click the video, which is the title and a thumbnail. And then once they get in there, tell them exactly what it is that you're talking about. Am I an expert on this? No. But I've been doing this for about 3 years. I have a little insight, right? And I've learned over the years what to do and what not to do. So I feel like I can tell you what to do and what not to do. It's only up to you whether you do it or not, or do your own research and figure it out. Okay. I'm just giving you a little crash course. So, and if once you get enough subscribers to go live, if you are afraid to go live, find somebody to do it with you. That's just period. Even if they don't say anything, long as their presence is on the screen with you, you may feel a lot more comfortable talking and doing whatever it is that you're doing. Don't go live by yourself if you are afraid to do it. I'm sure if you reach out to other content creators, they will be there to help you along the way. Now, don't get upset if that person that you ask or you really want to be there cannot show up. It's okay. Go to the next person. But don't sit and wait for that person to come on your channel to help you with your live. Find you somebody else. Be mindful of the people also that you allow on your live. Because if you are not the person that curse and, use vulgar language and, raise your shirt up or whatever the case may be, you definitely don't want your guests to be doing that. So make sure you know that person or give that person your rules. Hey, you can come on my live, you can do this and that, but please don't do this and don't do that. Don't do that, because I'm not allowing that. Let people know where you stand, because guess what? At the end of the day, it's your channel. You will be in trouble if anything goes down on your channel. That's just like when you're driving a car and you allow somebody to get in your car and you get stopped by the police and your passenger have whatever they got on them and you didn't know about it. Guess what? It's your car. Your name is on the car. You're going to go to jail just like they're going to go to jail. So this is your YouTube channel. Baby it as if it's still in diapers. Like, you have to watch it. Okay? You have to watch who comes up on your panel, lives and whatnot. You have control of your channel. If people are in your chat saying things that you don't like, if you get moderators, you let them know, hey, I don't like that. Get them out of here. My moderators, they already know. And that's on period. Your girl don't play no disrespect. Period. If they feel like you being disrespectful and they kick you out, I have no problem with that. So mend your channel the way you want to mend your channel. Do what you want to do on your channel. Okay. There are house rules. And I want to say this too. When you get your YouTube channel, you will see how important it is for people that's in your chat making, telling other people about other people's lives. That is so disrespectful, and I need y'all to stop doing that. If the host wants to announce who goes live next or visit this channel or whatever the case may be, allow them to do that. Do not make that decision for them in the chat, because it disrupts what the person is trying to tell you. If you've never been on this side of the camera reading the chat and somebody is telling you, oh, such and such is live, I'm going over there to watch such and such, go do it. But you don't have to announce it. Just go. Gracefully go. Okay? If the host is telling you, oh, such and such goes live after me or whatever the case may be, that's because we giving you permission to go over there or whatever. Right now. You can go right now. Craftable Things will be live in a little bit. Vary with Arthur Butler will be live in a little bit. Salon Diva may be going live today. I'm not sure. But if she is, go over there. I don't need you to tell me who going live. Can we please stop doing that? Because it's so disrespectful to the host. Because what you're doing is you're making people leave the live that they're in to go see what the next person is doing. And it's not fair. All right. So anything else y'all want to know about this YouTube channel? I think I kind of like told y'all just what y'all needed. Okay. Start where you are. Do the best that you can. Grow from the very first time. That's it. Okay. And put you a little description when you do make the video. Describe what you will be talking about. Not like 5,000 paragraphs. Just simply say, I will be talking about this in my live today, or my video today, or showing these products, or doing whatever it is that you're going to be doing. Kind of put that in your description a little bit. I'm a younger version of your aunt. Why you say that now, Brown? Because I'm a Taurus? Is that why? Listen, I'm all about respect. You respect me, I respect you. When people get disrespectful in a way, I mean, I may let you get away with it for the first time or something because you may or may not know me. But I will not allow you to continue to disrespect me, because I don't disrespect people. And I just feel like as an adult, we should be able to discuss things. If you don't like something that I said about you or to you or whatever the case may be, come to me. I stand on my own 2 feet, and I can either tell you why I said what I said, you know, make you understand why I said what I said, but come to me. Don't go ask so-and-so, well, why she say that? They don't know me. They don't know me. Only I know me, and only I can tell you why I said what I said. Nobody else can do that. If you allow disrespect on your channel, I'm probably not the person for you, and that's just me. I'm not going to be there. People calling, I'm just not going to do it. And I am a moderator on a lot of different channels. A lot. Because I think that I have proven myself to others that I'm not going to allow disrespect in your chat. I'm not going to allow people to disrespect you. If I'm there and I'm in the present, I'm going to check you on that. I'm going to check you. Or I'm just going to remove you from the channel or block you for the day and let the host know the reason why I blocked so-and-so because they was doing this or that or the third. Now, if the host say, oh, that's okay, so next time I know, leave it alone. But you have to set boundaries for people. If you don't, they're going to run all over you. Be kind and be respectful always. Absolutely. Period. Do I get out of line? Do I say things? Yes, all the time, baby, because that's just who I am. I try my best to on this social media platform to contain myself. But the people who know me in real life, they know this is me. Like, I'm trying to contain myself for the betterment of my channel. But baby, I'm wild. I've been wild all my life. Okay. Most people wouldn't be proud of that, but I am. And it's okay because I don't want to be like everybody else. I just don't. However, even though I was wild and still is a little bit wild, I was on the streets and I didn't tolerate disrespect. That's where I learned that from. Honestly. People on the streets will not allow you to disrespect them. So yeah, you can take the girl out the street, but you can't take the street out the girl. And that's on period. And that's just where I come from. That's just how I am. That's just what it is. Okay. So yeah. Somebody knocking on my door. Who that? Who is it? Oh. I don't know. They won't say nothing. So okay. Do y'all have any questions? Let me know. We can answer them. I can't tell from the okay. Listen, now I had to learn. I had to unlearn some of the things. I'm sorry. They keep knocking on my door. Now they ain't gonna say who they are, so they can't come in. Hey, Tori, welcome in, King. Do I have any questions? I appreciate y'all listening to me ramble on, but hopefully you got some type of guidance, some type of help, some type of tips, some type of something that you could take away from this live today and apply it to you and your journey. Hey, April, welcome in, Queen. Oh, let me do the giveaway, y'all. Y'all ready? Do you have a video of what it does exactly? No, April, I do not. I do not. The 4810 printer, I use it just for a regular printer. I just use it for regular prints. That's it. Check messages. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. So I'm going to say this because I just got a message. And I was told by somebody who is higher up than me, been on YouTube for a long time, that you are not obligated or required to shout out another channel, whether it be the host or the people in the chat. So this is something that I just learned because I didn't know that. You're not required. You don't have to tell people about nobody else's channel but your own. I do it because I see a lot of greatness in people, and I want the people who have not visited that person's channel to go and see what they are about. It may be something that you like, and it may be something that you don't. Okay. And I had a package, y'all. I want to open this real quick. And let me show you. This is how the package came, Queen. I don't even know if she want me to tell her name, but I never opened it. Okay, I'm sorry. Did y'all see? Did y'all see what I'm doing? Did y'all see what I was doing? Did y'all see the veins come in my neck? Because I keep asking who is at the door and they won't say. All right, this is the package. Let me not show the address. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do y'all see this? Oh my God. And it's got Queen on the front. Unbiased over there. Y'all, look at the purple bow. What do they want? Huh? What they want? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Do y'all see this? Oh my God. And it got a prayer on the front. It says, God is my refuge and my fortress. Psalms 91. Under his wings, I will find shelter. This is so stinking cute. And I can't even tell y'all who sent this to me because she be extra. Yeah, and I know you in the background listening. She be extra. She don't want nobody to know she over here doing fantastic things like this. She sold this, by the way. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Hey, sis. Didn't even put a name. Your pocket has the ink I can't get to seal. Oh, please don't let it get wet. Okay, I won't. She's talking about this. She's talking about this. And she sent me a card. I can't tell y'all who made it. Cause she be extra, honey. She sent me a card too, y'all. Baby, they really wrinkled up the card, honey. Hold on. It says, girlfriends provide each other with comfort, support, and a feeling of well-being. Oh, okay. It says, hey, sis, pray this snuggle prayer, elephant, be a blessing to you. I admire all the love you share and the positive vibes you give to others. May God continue to bless you abundantly, Queen, unbiased. And then on this side, it says, so do good bias. Why? Okay. But they never give the excellent advice that you do. Love this person right here. I love you too, Queen. Even though I can't say your name, because then everybody would know who you is. Not who you are, but who you is. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you for the gift. People don't have to be nice to you. Okay? They don't. So I'm just saying, be nice to people, and it's going to come back 10 times or 20 times over and over and over. All right? So, do y'all have any questions? I'm so in love with my elephant. Yes. It is the cutest thing, y'all. And this is jean material. The elephant is like she thought of everything. She even incorporated the jeans. I love it. 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 Lovely, caring person. Absolutely. She is. She is so sweet. And if y'all knew who she was, well, you know, she's a supporter and a subscriber to my channel and to a lot of y'all channels. But I just can't tell you her name because she's just like that. She'll get mad, right? So can I twerk for it? I definitely can. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. Okay, so if y'all don't have any, oh wait, I gotta do the giveaway. This is it. I gotta do the giveaway. Y'all ready? You gotta have Cash App, and you gotta be the first person that I see in the chat with the correct answer. Make sure that you have Cash App. That's the only thing that I have, and that's it. So we about to do the giveaway. Dimps, when you get a chance. Hey, Crafty Leo, welcome in, Queen. What's your questions, the baby booty? Hold on, let me make sure that you didn't have any questions. The baby's booty, do you have questions? I don't think she got no questions. Y'all, that lady know how to sew, embroider, and do all the things. Okay. Fab is here too. Wait, did I miss her? Fabulous. Welcome in, Simply Fab. Girl, I missed everybody. Y'all want me to tell y'all while I was really missing y'all comments in the chat? Let me tell y'all. Y'all see these glasses? They have like a little, tint like certain thing to them. I can't really see with these things on, to be honest. So I brought I was just trying to be cool. I was trying to look cool. I bought my real glasses. I can see. I can see now. Okay, y'all, everybody refresh. I'm about to do the giveaway. Put it in the chat. Somebody put it in the chat. Refresh so that y'all can be up to par with the live video. I'm going to go close my door. Okay. Refresh. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes, a few seconds or so to refresh. And it's the first person that I see in the chat who answers the question correctly. And dog, I probably shouldn't do this question because everybody doesn't sew and may not know the correct answer. But I mean, I don't know. Should I make a question that is general or should it be pertaining to sewing? Yeah, I don't know. The question I had was pertaining to sewing, but everybody doesn't sew, so they may not have a chance to win. Welcome in, Nana. Talk. Welcome in, Queen. Something easy. Hey, Shantireman. Welcome in, Queen. Ask it. Okay. All right. Okay. So the first person who put it in the chat and it's the correct answer will win a Cash App. You have to either, listen, put your Cash App in the chat, or the only other way that I can receive your Cash App is through my email. Either put it in the chat, or look at Country Hustle. He already wrong. Welcome in, King. Put it in the chat or send me an email at info@unbiasedbeautyinc.com is my email address. If I can get one of my moderators just to drop that in there, I would appreciate you. And I want to say thank you to everybody that was here tonight. I want to say thank you to all the moderators, and I want to say thank you to everyone who joined the Purple Patch crew. I appreciate you. Okay, so the question is, and let me take this off because that's not it. Okay, the question is, what is the main or the main, wait, let me see how I want to say this. What is the most used seam allowance when you're making garments? What is the main seam allowance used when you're making garments? Congratulations. Wait a minute. She came to the channel for the first time. Okay. She joined the membership on the first day. And she won a Cash App giveaway. Oh, bars. Congratulations. Okay. But we still got to twerk for you, Queen. Oh, hold on. Shay, what is this? What? I didn't say stitch length. I said seam allowance. Now, earlier you said 1/4 for the quilting. You're going to come back with 2.5 for the doggone clothes. It's 5/8 of an inch, Queen. 5/8 of an inch. Hold on. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch crew. Thank you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The baby's booty. Queen, thank you. Thank you. If you got a membership from the baby's booty and you in the chat, y'all let me know because I can't see it. Somebody tell me who got that. Not 1, not 2, but 10. Girl, I got to twerk for you in real time. Hold on. Let me show you something. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch crew, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, Queen. I appreciate you. Okay. You will email me your Cash App. Got you. info@unbiasedbeautyink.com. If you miss it, it's in the bio of this channel, Queen. My email is in the bio. Oh, they said do it again. Okay. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch crew. Twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch crew. Thank you. 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 All right. Even though I don't do it better than the elephant. Okay. So yeah, let the elephant do it again. Period. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch crew. Thank you. Thank you, Nana. I made this shirt, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember this shirt, but this was a bandana. I clean cut it, and then I sewed it onto this t-shirt. Hold on, let me get this off of here so I can come close. So I just used a zigzag stitch all the way around the shirt. That was just to keep it on the shirt. This was my 420 shirt. Okay. So, yeah, you can do that. And guess what? You can sell them. After you make you one, you can sell them. Okay? Yeah. Do that. So I just want to say that I love y'all. Craftable Things will be on next. If you guys want to go over there and see what she has going on tonight. And Bammy Without the Butler, Salon Diva. And is there anybody else? Going once, going twice, that's going live tonight. Today is Tuesday. Oh, the New Orleans Gardener will be on tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I don't know about anybody else. My daughter would love that shirt. You can make her one, Marlene. Would you like, wait, hold up. Let me sell myself. Would you like me to make her one? If so, send me an email and let me know Bob Marley's shirt and also the size that she would like it in. I'm not going to give a price over the thing here because that would be illegal, but we can discuss that in the email. Wait a minute. We got another member. Thank you so much, Miss Nene Designs. I appreciate you, Queen. Let me Dimps, can you put my email address in the chat, please? It's info@unbiasedbeautyinc.com. And it's in the description of this video too. Hold on, y'all. We got a twerk for Miss Nene. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. Thank you, Ruji. Thank you so much. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of you. And I just want to leave everybody with this. When times get hard, continue to look up because God is always looking down. Just know that. He is always looking over us, foreseeing us every single day. But you have to continue to ask him for guidance and help. When things are down, look up. That's it. Y'all have a good night. And I will see you when God allows me to see you again.